you find me here packing for an adventure. We're off climbing a mountain tomorrow, so I've got my trusty rucksack and my foldaway rain jacket and my new over trousers that I got for Christmas. I'm not bringing these because rain is expected, but I just have a feeling that it basically around about 2,500 meters altitude might be a bit chilly, so that's mostly what that's for. And on that theme I have a lightweight to carry but very nice woolly jumper just in case, selection of plasters, and then my insect repellent sunscreen. Should be okay from the sun, but I just don't know how many flies and things there'll be in this national park, so that's mostly for that. I'm bringing my new cap. I'm going to be wearing some leggings and taking this linen shirt. I like the idea of something that can cover all of me but is nice and lightweight and comfortable and that I can get warm in. And I'm taking my lovely Outberg Malin hiking boots, which I haven't worn for a while, but they used to be my on the property boots until I replaced them with my red backs, which means that I can preserve these for the purpose for which they were intended, not ruining them on my property. Got quite a lot of water in here, so this bag is actually starting to get a bit heavy, but hopefully that'll diminish as the journey unfolds. I'm really looking forward to this. I'll explain a bit more about what we're up to tomorrow on the way, so I'll see you there. Right. It's bright and early, just gone 6, and we're off this morning up the mountain. I'll tell you more about it on the way, but I'll also show you some of the route. Should be really, really interesting and very beautiful. So I'll see you in a bit. We've just pulled over. We're sort of over halfway through our journey, and I quickly wanted to show you the type of facilities you can expect to see. As you can see, in a tin shed that's well appointed. This is the loo. That just basically goes into a hole, so I won't show you that, but not too shabby considering we're pretty much literally in the middle of nowhere. To be honest, that was absolutely fine. It wasn't unpleasant at all. I've seen worse at the Glastonbury Music Festival, so don't be afraid if you come to these places to use the facilities, they're fine. Just by way of explanation, we're and have been for a while, as you might have seen, on dirt road. A lot of the journey to where we're going is like this. We're currently in the Kosciuszko National Park. The snowy river's just down there, you might have seen it from time to time. So we're just in a normal car. I've showed you this before when we went to that Snowy River lookout, just to show that it is possible to not own a giant car and still be on roads like this. But we'll be singing along for a while yet before we reach tarmac again. Roads like this aren't uncommon in Australia, but most roads are made roads. But as you can see, the scenery is beautiful. It's a lovely day, and so far we are enjoying the journey. We've pulled over. This is the road, known as the Barry Way, isn't it, Will?
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you who Barry was though. There's a lookout point here, so we thought we'd just pull over quickly, stretch our legs, and then I can show you a bit of the sights. You can possibly make out the road stretching down there, and then as far as I'm aware, most of, or if not all of what I can see is the Kosciuszko National Park. We're off to Mount Kosciuszko, which is up there somewhere. Mainland Australia's highest mountain at something like 2,300 metres elevation. And this is the sort of terrain that it is in. This is an official lookout place here. It's a sign and everything. So we're currently at 894 metres, so not even halfway. And then there's some nice signs here. If you want to read these, you can pause me. We get swamp wallabies, we get flame robins, wedge-tailed eagles fly over our house, but I've never seen a bandicoot and I've never seen the quoll. How quiet it is, except for Will. And here we are, off on the start of our adventure. And all of that snow we could see from the car. We're heading up this way. See how different our vegetation is now in the alpine zone. There's some pretty flowers though. We're now on the walk proper. The sign said that it would be maybe about a 6-hour round trip. But I guess that very much depends on pace, so who knows. I've seen some information that says it can take between 4 to 8 hours, so who knows. But Will and I both enjoy walking. And look how stunning this is. You can maybe make out the footpath which sort of goes there and disappears behind that hill. So we're heading up there to Mount Kosciuszko, as I say, mainland Australia's highest mountain. I'm not actually sure which one it is. Maybe the other side, so maybe we can't see it yet, but hopefully that will become clearer as we go. We're now approaching the mighty Snowy River. You may remember in the previous vlog a while ago we went to the Snowy River lookout down deep in a gorge. We're close to the source now, I'd say, because you can see it's very placid. More of a stream. Oh, there's fish in it as well. How clear the water is. You might be able to make out a few fish in amongst the rocks. There's a few down there. We passed a trout hatchery. I don't know what sort of fish would be in here. I'm not saying these are being released by the hatchery, but maybe they're trout. Look at the landscape there, isn't it beautiful? We're actually on a different path than the one I pointed out earlier. I made an error there. That was a different path. But we carried on up the path we were on. And we're heading up this way. You might be able to make out a hut up there, in that gully. It's beautiful. Got about 2.5 miles to go before we reach the summit. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Let me zoom you in a bit. Almost at the top.
You guys want to walk up and continue?
Made it to a patch of snow.
Go to auto, that's it. You've got white balances on.
I'm a big fan of snow, but not of slipperiness.
I never did white balance. Why have you got white balance? Well, that message kept coming up when I was trying to take photos of mine.
I wasn't expecting that in the middle of summer.
I don't know how to turn off white balance. Guys, if you want to walk up, go ahead. We're coming up. Yeah, I'm walking up. We're going to have some morning tea up there anyway.
That smell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Intrepid's Arctic explorer.
What was that?
You'll crush your sandwiches.
It's a bug. Don't do that. It's ice. 100% ice.
Yes.
Onto my camera. Yes. On you. You didn't know the camera's there.
Sorry.
Okay, push it on me.
I forgot about my sandwiches.
That also wasn't very dignified.
Sorry about dignity.
We've just sat down for a snack. Not these, but I wanted to show you. Look what the altitude's done to my packet of crisps. It's like a bouncy castle. I'm worried they're going to explode. Anyway, worst places to stop for a quick snack. We're not entirely sure, but we think we might have spotted the peak of Mount Kosciuszko where we're walking to, which is just there. We think those shapes are people, although they could be stones, but actually increasingly looks like people. And it looks like you can't go any further up, so we think that's our destination. We're close now. We're about to reach a section that is snowbound. For anyone that knows me, I can't stand slippery surfaces. That's why my career of skiing was very, very short-lived. Hopefully I won't come a cropper.
How are you doing?
Well, we're doing it. I haven't died yet. It's all that I can hope for. Whew. Reaching the end, I hope. Whew. Our reward. Look at this now. We are almost there now. This is what we're looking at. We've got another bend or two to go towards the cairn, marking the summit. You can see how good the path is. It's been like this the whole way. Nice made path, gentle incline. Pretty easy going, I would say. Here we go. Made it to the top. Something like, was it 2,300 metres? And here's part of the view. This is where we stopped for lunch. Right at the top. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Check out this grasshopper. It's so cool. It's huge. It's probably the length of my thumb. Isn't it beautiful? Well, we're back in the car now and on our way home. We've just stopped off at a ski resort. Will's gone to get a coffee for himself. But that was amazing. I hope that I was able to capture for you a taste of what the scenery was like and what the walk was like. I think it took us about 4.5 hours, give or take. Yeah, about 4.5 hours, including about half an hour for lunch. So, yeah, and I think it's an 18-kilometre walk. I'm not too sure what that is in miles. But anyway, it was really good. A really easy walk. We did the same walk there and back, though we noticed on the map when we got back to the car park it would have been possible to have done a slightly different walk and have made it into a loop, which would have been nice, but there's always next time, and Will's quite keen to come back and try running up the route we walked. He's mad for it. So there's a chance that we'll come back and maybe try a different walk. But just for now, the first time we've done that, and so we just sort of kept it simple and went the there and back route, and it was brilliant. Really, really well maintained footpath, clearly marked, very difficult to go wrong. Lots of people, lots of families, cyclists. So like a really nice atmosphere. People just leisurely taking their time, strolling up Mount Kosciuszko and back. There is also an option to have gone on a chairlift, but I don't know very much about that. Not all the way, so you still, I think, have to walk quite a long way. So maybe just for fun, we might try that one time. But we both like walking, so we were happy to walk. And yeah, if you're ever here, highly recommend it. And if you're visiting me, there's every good chance we'll make you do it anyway. So anyway, it's been a really nice day. Couldn't ask for better weather. Not too hot, not too windy, not a cloud in the sky when we were up there. Some clouds are spilling in now, but yeah, couldn't have asked for anything better.